So fun. Hey guys, this is Katie with Vintage and Vinyl, and today is finally the day I'm heading to Texas. I'm so excited, but gosh, I am tired. It is currently 2 a.m. here in Florida, and you're probably wondering, what are you doing up at 2 a.m.? Well, my flight leaves at 4:45. It starts to board that time, and I need to be on it. So I'm getting up, heading to the airport. I've got my teeth brushed, and I've got my clothes on. But I gotta do something about this crazy bed head, and I think that this hat is gonna be the perfect addition. Oh yes, I am liking that. I think that's perfect with today's outfit. That is just fabulous. This will be the perfect hat, I think, for staying cool during our thrifting adventures outside at Round Top, and also looking just a tad dressy today when I have golly, it's early. I was about to say St. T. Tea at the St. Regis Hotel this afternoon in Houston, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm pairing everything today with this fabulous little bow tie brooch. So I think that will be a great addition to this outfit. And of course, I've got some other brooches already packed in my suitcase, so I gotta get going because the flight leaves and I need to be on it. Alright guys, so I've got my bags here, I'm ready to go. We got the empty suitcase with just a few packing materials in it, and then this suitcase with all my clothes, my backpack with gear, and I wanted to share this with you because this is something I've been doing for a long time. Anytime I leave for a trip, I always make sure that I'm coming home to a clean house. So I cleaned all the bathrooms yesterday, made sure everything was put away, and my biggest hack for all of that really is to make my bed. So when I come back, I have fresh, clean sheets. I don't have to worry about anything. So I've already washed them up, put them on the bed, and they just are going to be such a welcome home when I get back from my trip. Alrighty, let's rock and roll, folks. Whew, that's done. Yay. Time to go. Finally at the airport. It is 3:30 a.m., which is just perfect timing. That will give us about an hour to get to our flight. And this time of day, it's not super busy, which is good. But we're getting there, guys. It's going to be fun. I am flying Delta, and I do have a bag to check. So since I'm already checked in online, I think I'm going to check the bag out here and get that all going. Let's see how much it weighs, because even though it's empty, I do have a few gifts for people, and of course I've got some bags for the things that I'm going to find and bring back for my sales on this trip. So hopefully it doesn't weigh too much. It should be okay, but you know, of course we don't want it over 50 pounds, so we'll put it on the scale. Okay, what do we weigh? Oh, that's not bad.
You headed to Houston probably today this morning?
Yes. Alright guys, this is the Jacksonville airport. And man, I've always loved this ceiling. Ever since I was a little kid, it was just so exciting and magical to see this domed ceiling in here. And of course, we got this fabulous mural around the top of the airport here. We got the trains, we got some beautiful buildings from downtown, the waterway. I think it goes all the way down there, which is pretty cool. And there is some great art inside the Jacksonville airport as you head to TSA. I really, really enjoy seeing some of the stuff that they have here. And airports in general, I mean, they're just fun. They're very exciting. I know not everybody finds them exciting, but I do. And traveling is one of my big loves in life, and this is just fantastic. So I am excited to see what we find in Texas. It will be great to bring back some things for you all for the sales, and of course for my own collection. And we're getting this day underway, and I say it is going well. We're off to a good start. We got a good parking spot right by the terminal, which is always really nice. And look at these fabulous little pieces up here. You'll see them here in just a second, but when the light really streams in during the afternoon here, the little mirrored panels on this piece just shine and dance light all the way around the airport here, which is just fantastic. So, alright, well, we're going to get in line for TSA and get on board. So we'll see you soon. Well, there's our flight right there, Delta, leaving at 5:25 a.m. Boarding is at 4:45, and of course the status is on time, which is great. Of course, I always download the Fly Delta app because it's a great way to track flights, get up-to-date information, and I don't really rely on these panels here too much at the airport with that great app. But it's always nice to check with the leaderboard. Leaderboard? I don't know, this isn't a scoreboard, but the board for this time to make sure that it is matching up with my phone. And of course, you guys, the Starbucks is closed. I know, I need coffee and I need it desperately. So hopefully, once we get through the gate, we can catch that Starbucks inside. Although I think it opens at 5, so we might have to catch the one in gate C over in Atlanta. I know the Atlanta airport pretty much like the back of my hand, so I know where everything is. So I think we'll head to gate C and try to get some coffee when we get there. But of course, folks, I'll keep you updated as we're going along today's traveling, and when we get to the big meetup in Round Top and shop some antiques. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see that screen right there, but I think this is kind of clever, and it's just a little flavor of Jacksonville for all of you guys that don't live here. That on that screen right there is Jackson DeVille. He's the mascot for our Jacksonville Jaguars NFL team, and I thought this was kind of cool. He's showing, of course, people how to go through TSA who probably have never been before or flown in a while, and I just think that is wonderful and such a fun little thing that they've added to make Jacksonville airport feel very Jacksonville and very Florida. Of course, you got the palm trees here etched onto the glass, and Jackson DeVille doing his thing. Just fantastic. Fabulous little guy here. Just slides right down. Very easy to maneuver. Oh no, this Starbucks is closed too. No coffee for me, and it is so early. I need my coffee. That's okay, we'll get some when we get to the Atlanta airport, but this section of the airport right now looks a little like a ghost town because it is so early. Nothing is open. Even all of the news stores, they're all closed. So I don't think we'll get anything here. We'll probably have our breakfast and coffee when we get into the Atlanta area. And made it through TSA. That was very easy. Again, my keys to that is always wear slip-on shoes. If you can, have some of the travel saving, time saving luggage like I have. That really does help. That TSA T-Pass bag is amazing for laptops. because you don't have to take it out. You just throw it in the thing, unzip it, and you're good to go. So great. Of course, now got to go down here because the Atlanta flight always leaves from this section of the airport. So gate A, that is always the airport section of the airport that the Atlanta flight leaves. And we are getting there. And let's see, let's check in on our time because I think we're doing pretty well. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock, so man, we are early. But it's better to be early than to be late, so maybe we can get some editing done while we sit here and wait for our flight to board. So I'll be back with you guys when we get to the Atlanta airport. Alright guys, well, we have made it to Atlanta and we are getting off the jetway right now and heading in. Now, it's always interesting to see what gate I get dropped off at, because if you get in gate E, I think that's the best gate in the Atlanta airport because that's the international wing. There's so much there. C is also good because of the Starbucks. I think that's one of the only Starbucks in the Atlanta airport. The gate I don't like is T because T is all the way down at the other end. So let's see, where are we? Okay.
You're right. Hey, baby, what's up?
I think we're in T. Well, that's okay. We'll just take the train to where we need to go. We got about a 3-hour layover, so we're just gonna explore the Atlanta airport. I'm gonna take you all with me. So yeah, we're in gate T. That's okay, let's hit the trams. Alright, well, we're gonna go airport hop. We're gonna go between the different concourses. We've got about 3 hours. So I think what we'll do is we'll hit up C first, go to the Starbucks, get some coffee, and then go tour around E, look at some of the cool stuff. We've got a swap tour there and other things. We're gonna get on one of these trams, which will take us to different things and getting some coffee. So that's what's happening right now at the Atlanta airport for me, and I will keep you updated when we find some cool stuff.
Stop is for A gates. A as in alpha.
It's not like a lot, right? It's not.
So it's in the kitchen, you know where the octagon windows are? That entire segment over
Alright, the tram is getting ready to take off. Now, I'll tell you, the tram is fast. You gotta hold on to something because you will go sliding if you don't do this.
Board the plane train.
Okay,
Please hold on.
here we go.
Someone is blocking the doors. Please move away from the doors.
Here we go.
The next stop is for A gates. A as in alpha.
You need it? ATO's got it.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. Yay, we have finally found coffee. Starbucks, gate C. There it's at. Gate T37, for all of you wondering. The line isn't actually too bad. I've seen this ride all the way down before. So, this is great. We get some coffee and we'll just stop around, have some fun during our layover, and then hit the road to Houston.
Rest and relaxation.
Alright guys, we got coffee, well actually tea today, and we have a sandwich. I'm telling you, if it had been a different time, we would have gone to the varsity to eat, because yes, I love a good classic varsity dog, and I always pick one up when we meet today. So gate B has this really cool rainforest experience. You can ride along on these little trams here and get a sound that is really cool because it has this chirping bird and rainforest sound. Can you hear it? Really cool. There it is. And you get to look up at some pretty lights with these faux trees. It's one of my favorite things to do. I have a little time to kill because it really doesn't take very long. Then you can get off and ride the other way. Alright guys, we are here in Concourse E. This is one of my favorite concourses in the Atlanta airport because there is some fabulous vintage history here on Dr. Martin Luther King as well as the Swatch store and the Toomey store. Fun places to shop for me, since I usually don't get to shop at those places. Now, we did just get a Toomey store in Jacksonville, which is very exciting, but we don't have a Swatch store, so this is a real treat for me. I wanted to show you this here. This is a full display on Dr. Martin Luther King, and check this out. This is the actual suit worn by Dr. Martin Luther when he met President Johnson. Isn't that wild? Very, very cool little artifacts here. Fabulous history that they've got along this little wall here. They've got some books here. Some great photographs in this display. A baseball. Let's see. He spent a few restful days with his family playing baseball. Very interesting. And then look at this. This is his watch and glasses, I think, and transistor radio. So, who knew you could find some cool vintage history in the Atlanta airport with real vintage artifacts. Very, very cool. Great history, great way to educate people. And now, we are going to go visit some fun places. So let's see what we've got here. Now, I do believe that this is the international terminal. E always has a lot of good stuff. C is where the Starbucks are. I discovered there's actually two of them while I was wandering around. There's one on one end and one on the other. This has the Caribou Coffee, McDonald's, TGI Fridays, all that kind of stuff. And there's the Swatch store, and unfortunately, it looks like, guys, we might be out of luck. I think they're closed. These stores along here that are part of the duty-free must not open up until very early afternoon. So, probably looks like we won't get a chance to run in them, but we'll peek through the little screen and see what things they have. Now, of course, these are not going to be vintage swatches like I like from the 80s, but I do have a couple of modern swatches, and they're fun. So here's what they've got. We're peeking through the gate here. Wow, they seem to be kind of sold out of a lot of stuff, it looks like. Oh, but they've got some of the new irony collection out. Very cool. Very, very cool. And let's see. Anything else down here? Yeah, it looks like Toomey's closed too. Toomey's down there. You can see that red sign off into the distance. Probably can't. But I think that's going to be it for E. We are going to go ahead, get to our area where we are going to board. And that is actually in D. So we got to go back down to the plane train, which I'm very familiar with. Get on it, head to D, and get ready for boarding. So we've had some fabulous time here at the Atlanta airport, just hanging out, getting to explore, enjoy traveling, enjoy the airport, and all the fun stuff that goes along with that. And we're going to be in Houston soon. And you guys, I cannot wait. This is going to be one heck of a trip. And I'm going to find some great vintage stuff for you all. So stay tuned. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise here over the Atlanta airport. All of this happening outside of our gate here in D. And man, look at that sun beaming off the air traffic control tower. How absolutely gorgeous is that? I tell you, this is the best way to wake up. Airports and a good sunrise. Well, guys, I have arrived in Houston, Texas. As you can see, this sign behind me right here. Oh, I am beyond excited. I'm headed to baggage claim. I gotta go get my spare suitcase, and then we're gonna go find Christy. Oh, what fun this will be. I spy my bag. Thank goodness it arrived. Hopefully everything inside is okay. But I think it will be. If I can pack a box to ship across the country, pretty sure I could pack some special treasures for some special people in my suitcase. So we'll see how that goes. But woo, I'm so excited to see it's here. It didn't get lost. It's A-okay. Thank you guys for looking for Christy. She says she's in zone 5. So we're going to try to find that, although I may have missed her because everything moves so fast in the airport. I think we cut across. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's see. Something with 5. No, I think that's parking spot 5. Hey, Christy! It's Christy! Look who we found! Oh my gosh! It's happening! The LLC is coming to real life! We found Christy! Come on! Yeah. So excited! So fun! Okay, we gotta go, guys. And look, it popped up in the car. We have a little Tippy nugget.
Tippy! And he's wearing your overalls that you gave him.
Oh, Tippy! Hi, buddy.
He's a
I'll see you in
nut.
just a second.
He's a nut. Hey y'all, welcome to Houston. We are stopping at the Mental Collection, which is a contemporary arts museum here in Houston, and we're gonna have a great time. Tippy is in tote.
Yep, we got Tippy in tote.
We're gonna find out if they let him in or not.
Well, they better, because he's just too darn cute.
We're counting on his good looks to get us in. So,
Okay, into the Mental Museum. Now, the crazy thing about this museum, guys, is that they don't have any parking. Like, there is no parking lot. So, you just sort of got to take a gamble and park on the street, which is interesting. But the building is super cool looking. It's very modern. I hear that they have some Andy Warhol, which I'm excited about because, you know, I've never seen any of his work in person. So I'm just thrilled that I get a chance to see this. And any day with a good friend and art is a good, fantastic day in my book. So I'm very excited. I love art of all kinds and particularly love visiting interesting art galleries. So this should be fun.
look at that pretty tree. Like all the trees
Ooh,
over
look
there
at
are
the
really
trees.
beautiful.
Yeah.
These are very
This
old.
is just a very
Look at the
picturesque
houses.
street.
Now that one has been updated, of course, because it's very
Yeah, it's modern.
But the rest, they all are from like the early days of Houston.
They are. Just gorgeous here, guys. All right, let's go inside.
There we go.
All right.
Here we are.
Middle
Come on
collection.
in.
Oh, nice and cool in here. That'll be fabulous.
Welcome to the Manila. Oh my gosh, what a cute
Manila,
dog.
that's how you say it, right? Manila.
The Manila, yes.
Okay.
Is that a surface animal?
It is.
Okay. Would y'all happen to have a reservation? If not, that's okay.
We do not.
That's totally okay. I just need one person to sign in on the
Oh,
iPad.
absolutely. Okay.
Well, good afternoon, folks. We just finished up at the Mental Museum. It was wonderful. They didn't allow any photo or video inside, so I couldn't get that for you. But Christy and I are really excited because we're doing something extra special. And I told Christy that I wanted to take her to afternoon tea. I've had the extreme pleasure of getting to have tea at several really fantastic hotels around the country, and this is just something that, you know, I say will change your life, and not quite literally, but it does kind of just make your afternoon so much more delightful, particularly after visiting an art gallery and just getting to sit and relax, drink tea, enjoy the pastries, chat about the art, and just have a wonderful time. So we are treating ourselves today. For sure, we are at the St. Regis Hotel. Yes, the very fancy motel, and we have reservations for afternoon tea at 3 o'clock, and I am excited. Okay, we got Pam on the phone, giving her a tour. St. Regis is fabulous. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at the floor. Now, I wish you guys could smell how incredible it is in here. Yeah, I mean, what fragrance this is. Oh, it just sets the mood. It's like a spa. Wow. This is luxury. Look at the fresh roses. Aren't they fabulous?
Those are real.
Yeah, they're real. This is amazing. Okay, let's go find out where we have my
I'm
tea.
gonna find out where the tea is.
Okay.
Okay, y'all. This is a fancy hotel, and they got a sitting room where you can just sit. And when you walk in, there's like this wonderful scent pumped into the hotel, and it's like all the combinations of just all the things you like into one. You're just hit with the smell, and then there's fresh roses when you walk in. It's fancy. And look at this. The napkins are fancy.
They are fancy. I mean, this whole hotel just screams luxury. Hi. This is the bathroom, by the way. We're just having fun touring around, aren't we, Christy?
Who are you talking to? Okay, I don't know if there's somebody in here.
No.
Okay.
There's nobody in here, so we're fine.
Look, it's a real orchid.
Yeah. Look at this.
These are like the Buc-ee's bathrooms.
Yeah. But they're Buc-ee's a la Regis.
They're Buc-ee's all over Regis. It's true. But Buc-ee's has things like this. So see, we're used to this kind of thing. If you're accustomed to Buc-ee's, you're accustomed to this.
Full length doors, so you get the most privacy here.
Look at the sinks.
Yeah, these things are beautiful.
Look,
Look,
y'all.
they're hammered copper.
Okay, they didn't pay the water bill. They didn't pay the water. Oh, there it goes.
They're all gonna go on after this, Christy.
We're not gonna be able to come back here. We're not gonna be able to come back here.
We're an interesting crew.
We're not gonna be able to come back here. Okay.
Okay, well, we're gonna go check in, but we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. So, Christy, we're at the St. Regis, and we're waiting for our high tea, which starts in about 30 minutes, and we're in the bar, and I wanted to order something that is so refreshing. It's non-alcoholic, but my dad taught it to me. So what are we having, Christy?
We're having club soda, right? With a little bit of bitters and lime.
And do you like it?
I love it.
So
It is very refreshing.
it's a very refreshing drink after walking around. Yeah.
It's good.
Very good. Yum, yum, yum. And we're gonna have the Tippy cam. Tippy is, oh my gosh, he's such a ham. He's doing so well. I mean, he's just like the little best doggy in the whole world.
And try to explain how small he is comparison to what you thought.
Oh yeah, Tippy, he is little. Like, he's probably the size of like my arm. It's amazing.
Right, but you thought he was bigger than what he was.
Yeah, I thought he was a little like meatier, but he's not. He's little. He's cute. Alright, well, we're gonna enjoy our little mocktails here, and then we'll have tea, which is so exciting. But look at this car. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I just feel so fancy today. Art in the St. Regis Hotel. I think we'll all have fun. It's tea time. Tea time. Look at this. Orange cage doors. Gorgeous. And then we'll have to check in right now.
Hi. The reservation for is it under Katie Miles?
What's the name? It's gonna be for two, right? Okay. It's gonna be the table over there. Be careful where you
There's
stay.
our table. Look how gorgeous. This is just gorgeous. Look at all of that.
Thank you.
But those hummus and cherry tomato.
Thank you so
Now
much.
let's go to the cherry tomato. What's out here? They bring you like a mousse mousse. And then you get all these fancy, beautiful little things here. And these teacups are fabulous. Oh, they're just gorgeous. That's fun. Okay, so Tippy cam time. Here's little Tippy. He's being really good and quiet.
He's a good boy.
He's supposed to be.
He knows how to act. He says this is the kind of life he should have had.
Yeah,
This is the life he would have lived.
fancy, wonderful life.
He wouldn't have been as loved. But he said, I think he's thinking, I could have dealt with that.
Particularly this couch, right?
He's like, you know what? Is love really that important?
So, what I think is really cool is, you know, being in the vintage world, we love looking at China, and we flip this over, and guess what?
Of course we flipped it over. Katie was brave enough. I wanted to flip it over, but Katie had the guts to actually flip it over.
Oh yeah, I am
Wedgwood.
It is. What's the pattern?
Pinkies up, y'all.
Pinkies up. Man, this stuff is gorgeous. I've devoured all my sandwiches.
Except the cucumber.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cucumbers, so I'll let
It's
Christy
okay.
have the cucumber.
I helped her out.
That's right. So this is a 2-hour tea. And we have this beautiful jasmine tea. I wish you guys could smell it. Holy moly.
It's like you're in a jasmine field. It's fantastic.
It's arguably one of the best teas I've ever had.
Best tea I've ever had in my life.
It really is. And then look at this tournament. I mean, it's just nothing. And they have a harvest back there who's playing the harp. I don't know if you can see that lady back there, but she is just fantastic. And all of it is just delightful and wonderful. And look at our little jams and jellies. I'm sure they'll bring out some clotted cream for the scones, but Christy and I are thoroughly enjoying our time at tea.
Exactly. It's fantastic. Tippy, don't get too crazy.
Yeah, Tishy's got to be a little more quiet. He's been good the whole time, though.
Good boy. You're
So,
my good
Christy,
boy.
would you say that tea has changed your life?
My life has changed. I cannot go back to a regular life after this. I just can't. I don't know how I'm going to live after this. I gotta go back to my house? No.
This is such a treat with a dear friend. So they just brought out the dessert course. Oh my word, you all, look at this.
I just can't.
So we've got Davonshire cream, which I love. I'm probably not saying that correctly. A beautiful blueberry scone. And then we have all of our little tarts and chocolates, and we've got a gold leaf on the top.
It's so cute.
What a delight.
So este es el té de la casa.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Hey guys, guess what? We're headed out to dinner with Beth, Carolina Sweet Treats and Pretties. We're so excited. Tippy's coming along. He's going to be so well behaved. And we are going to have a ball. So we're going to go to some Mexican restaurants here in town and eat some yummy food. I'm very, very
We had
excited.
Mexican for breakfast, and now for dinner.
That's right. I'm living it up Texas style. Lucky, lucky guys. We got dinner, and I'm not only eating a fabulous dinner by myself. I'm joined by some fellow friends who we have here. Beth. Hey y'all. Beth, what do you have?
Okay, it's really hot, but I have beef fajita quesadillas.
Oh, yum.
Chicken enchiladas. I can't pick it up because it's hot. It's really hot.
And we got a little tortilla
For Tippy, but he's asleep.
Tippy can. He's asleep, having a good time.
Oh, those look so good,
And we got fish tacos for me. So this is just going to be a delight. And I hope, as always, folks, you will stay tuned. What did I do? I just messed that up. Hang on. Alrighty guys, well that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning into my travel vlog. It has been so much fun heading up to Houston, and we are just having a ball. We haven't stopped talking since the moment we got together, and I have just enjoyed that so much. So I can't wait to share more content with you from Round Top and Houston. And of course, before my next video, I hope you will follow me over on Instagram at vintage_and_vinyl. And I hope, as always, folks, you will stay in, stay safe, and bench YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone.
What?